What if I told you that investing might actually be a mistake, especially if you're missing one simple but crucial piece of the puzzle? A lot of people jump into investing like it's a magic portal to wealth. Stocks, crypto, real estate. They hear these words and think, time to get rich. But here's the catch. Investing without understanding the full picture is like driving a Ferrari with your eyes closed. This video is not about stopping investing. It's about making sure you're not skipping the one thing that makes investing actually work. We've all seen the headlines. Teen made $100K with Dogecoin. Uber driver turned $500 into $1 million. But here's what no one shows. The 99% who lost money chasing the same dream. Why? Because they didn't get the difference between investing and gambling. Let me ask you this. Would you buy bricks, wood, and a hammer and call it a house? Of course not. But that's what most people do with investing. They buy tools, stocks, crypto, ETFs, but forget to build a plan. No blueprint means no house, and no plan means random investing. Here's the one question most people skip. What do I want my money to do for me? Because investing without purpose is like running on a treadmill. You're sweating, but you're not going anywhere. Retiring early? That's a goal. Buying a house? Goal. Creating freedom? Now we're getting somewhere. When you define your why, you stop throwing money around and start aiming it. Everyone says high risk, high reward. But would you cross a highway blindfolded if someone promised you a prize on the other side? No. Then why invest blindly just because it might go up? Smart investing isn't about avoiding risk. It's about choosing risk that makes sense for your situation. Let's talk about two people. One is 22, single, low expenses. The other is 55 with kids and a mortgage. Should they invest the same way? Of course not. Your age, income, goals, and even personality, they shape how you should invest. There's no one-size-fits-all in this game. Now meet the most powerful investor in the world. Not Warren Buffett. Time. If you start investing $100 a month at age 20, you could have over $500,000 by retirement. Start at 40, you'll need to save 3 times more to get close. Why? Because compound interest is like a snowball. The earlier you roll it, the bigger it gets. You don't need to start with $10,000. You need to start with $10 or even $1. What matters is the habit, not the amount. Investing is a muscle. You build it with reps, not with hype. But wait, before you invest anything, ask yourself, do you have an emergency fund? Because imagine this, you invest all your savings and then your car breaks down. What do? You pull your money out of the market right when it's down. That's not just bad luck, that's bad planning. Build your emergency fund before your investment portfolio. Some people check their portfolios every hour. Every dip equals panic. Every rise equals celebration. That's not investing. That's emotional roulette. Real investors build a system and then get on with their life. Less drama, more peace of mind. If your plan is to get rich this year, that's not investing. That's wishful thinking. Real investing is like planting a tree. You water it, you wait, and one day it shades your future. So here's what we've learned. Investing is a tool, not the whole strategy. You need a plan, a goal, and a reason why. Start small, start early, and stay calm. And above all else, the best investment you can make is in your understanding. Because when you know how money really works, you stop chasing and start building. If this video made you think twice before diving headfirst into investing, share it with someone who needs a reminder. It's not about getting rich fast. It's about getting smart first.